Remember when I found these VideoNow discs at Goodwill? I found a handful in the bargain bins, and I was surprised because I have never come across these before. They are exceptionally hard to find because this was an immediate failure. One of those many attempts in the early 2000s at a portable video format, mostly focused towards kids. There were many different ones. Even Disney got involved with their own version. I went back to that same Goodwill about a week or so later and stumbled upon a VideoNow Color player. And it is in this really ugly shade of pink. I would think it would be, if it was going to be pink and it was targeted towards sort of the preteen demographic, it would be maybe like a hot pink, I was thinking. It's a real ugly shade, but it's a VideoNow Color player. This is the second model of player that was released. There was a black and white player at first, and then a color one came soon after, and then a third model player which was an updated version of the color player with some enhanced features. So that is the player. Actually came across that, and again, this format when it came out was targeted mostly towards the older kids to preteen demographic, and there were a lot of Nickelodeon shows, some cartoons like SpongeBob, and then shows like The Amanda Show, which had a bunch of different volumes, at least 5 different volumes, and each one had these discs that are about 2/3 of the size of a DVD, and they hold around 25 minutes apiece. So each one holds either 1 to 2 episodes of a short show, or a bunch of like skits for something like The Amanda Show, full episodes of some shows like Fear Factor and some other things along those lines, and then focused on a lot of celebrities that would have been popular with that age demographic at the time. People like Hilary Duff. So she has some music things on there, and then this is actually a look at backstage and her talking about touring and things like that for her music career. A couple of those. So I'm going to plug in the player, and we'll see, because it works with either a battery pack or rechargeable, or like regular batteries, or it can be plugged in and played anywhere. It has pretty terrible battery life, mostly because it's fairly cheaply made, and it's powering an optical drive, so that's using a lot of power. It doesn't last very long, and video and sound quality, it's actually worse than some of its main competitors like Game Boy Advance Video, which if you have seen that, is not that great to begin with. That actually blows this away. Even on a regular Game Boy Advance, you can put that on a Game Boy Advance SP, it actually doesn't look half bad.
Button to play the disc.
So that is the VideoNow Color player. Definitely just an oddity that it's one of those formats that I would never try and hunt down, but I would pick up if I happen to stumble upon, just because it's a unique little oddity, and it's an interesting time before digital streaming and smartphones, when so many companies were trying to capture the market of portable video, and none of them succeeded. The most successful was the UMD movies on PSP. That, though, was targeted towards a wide range of users. A lot of these portable ones were very cheaply made. This one by Tiger Electronics, and they were targeted more towards kids, and none of those fared very well. This one, though, again, I think it's just a very fascinating entry in that form. And yeah, so I have the VideoNow Color player that works with a handful of discs, and more than I'll ever actually sit and watch. I watched through the Hilary Duff one and one episode of Fear Factor, and about as much of the Amanda Show as I could stomach. But yeah, just an interesting footnote in home video history.